morning, Hennepin family. I'm Joel Perez.
I am Jayana Franklin.
And I'm Michaela Roberts, bringing you our weekly projected forecast.
And this is Hennepin News. Students, today is February 13, 2017. It's a day 2 on our schedule.
Students, for lunch we will be having oven roasted chicken with a dinner roll or a cheeseburger on a bun. Our sides will be mashed potatoes, fresh broccoli, and mixed fruit.
Next, Michaela Roberts will show us our 7-day projected forecast.
Good morning, Hennepin family. Today's forecast is partly sunny and windy with temperatures close to 42 degrees. Tonight, temperatures will drop as low as 21 degrees. For the rest of the week, Tuesday will be 50 degrees with periods of clouds and sun. Wednesday and Thursday, we're back to chances of flurries or snow, with temperatures around low as 40 degrees. For Friday, we have low clouds and a temperature of 43 degrees. Going into the weekend, it looks like on Saturday we will have a possible shower, but for Sunday we will have sunny skies with a high of 52 degrees. That's our weekly projected forecast. Joelle and Jayana, back to you.
Thank you, Michaela. 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students, this Thursday will be our winter extravaganza. Doors will open 5 p.m. and the dance will end at 8 p.m. Students who are planning to attend the dance must be in good academic standing and can't have any office referrals during this week of school. Students, this Friday there will be no school due to a Teacher Act 80 day. Up next, we have our principal's message. Mr. Huffnagel will deliver his weekly message.
Good morning, Hennepin students. I want to tell you what, this is going to be a great week. It's going to be a short week because we have no school on Friday. So we have 4 days to get the job done this week. The first thing I want to do is I want to give a shout out to 2 classrooms. Mrs. Sager's homeroom. 72% of you met your MAP reading goal this last MAP test. That is absolutely awesome. I'm proud of you. And we cannot forget the good readers in Mrs. Walters' class. 68% of those students met their MAP reading goal for this last time. That's absolutely amazing stuff. Lots of other people did some good stuff, but I wanted to shout out to Mrs. Sager and Mrs. Walters' class. I also want to send a thank you to Mrs. Sager's class for having some individuals help us with our representative, Carol Hill Evans, who came into school last week. She toured our school. She thought it was awesome. Now, guys, cafeteria. Cafeteria behavior has been a little rocky lately. I walked in 5th and 6th grade, you know what I'm talking about. That's why you're sitting there with quiet tables right now. We need to work on that. Remember, the cafeteria rules are really simple. You go in, you get your lunch, you sit down, and you eat. You must stay in your seats, you need to stay in your cafeteria, and you have to keep your volume, you're talking to a whisper. Kind of like you would do maybe if you were in church and you wanted to ask your mom a question, you would whisper. You want to do that in the cafeteria also. So let's get that cleaned up. Also, our hall behavior. Let's make sure that we are walking in a straight line and quiet. I know that sometimes, Mr. Huffnagel, I'm in 7th grade, why do I have to walk in a straight line and quiet? Well, it's all about organizations. We drive on the right side. We should walk on the right side. We also need to be quiet so we don't disturb the other classes going on and learning. So I'm sorry, 7th and 8th graders, you're doing a good job with it, but make sure that we're walking on the right-hand side and we're staying quiet. Now, you guys ready for the challenge? Here it is, and I talked to the 7th and 8th graders about this already, but here it is. The 2 classrooms, let me rephrase that. The 2 grade levels in this school on March the 1st that have the least amount of disciplinary referrals will have a pizza party. Yep, I'm going to reach into my pocket, I'm going to pull out hundreds of dollars, I'm going to go buy pizza for the 2 grade levels that have the least amount of referrals. I've already talked to a couple 7th and 8th grade classrooms. I told them I hope it's them because I would love to see them reduce the referrals to get down and have that pizza party. Just so you know, target number is probably 5 or less referrals. A couple grade levels already have 1 or 2. So get with your friends, tell them, hey, guys, I want my pizza. I don't want to eat that cafeteria food this week. I want that pizza. Mr. Huffnagel was going to get it from maybe Pizza Hut or Domino's. But it's going to be good pizza. So if you want that reward, let's work on it. And then for everybody else trying any grade level that has 5 or less referrals next month on March the 1st, we'll get an ice cream party. Promise you that. Any grade level, whether you're the bottom 2 or not, just for trying, you have less than 5, you're gonna get an ice cream party. I would love to spend some more money on you guys and give you guys some good ice cream, so come on, let's get it. Hey guys, make it a good day or not, the choice is yours.
Thank you, Mr. Huffnagel. Students, we have a great program here at Hennepin to help us surround ourselves with community support to empower us to do well in school and in life. Up next, Miss Natasha will give more details about our community in school programs.
Hi everyone, I'm Miss Natasha from Communities in Schools. I'm sure you've seen me around because I do a lot of stuff with all the students. A little bit about our services. I'm here in the school. My office is down near the library, and we do 3 levels of service. So we have Tier 1, which are school-wide events, and some of the things that I've done with you guys, like the Unity Day with the thumbprints in the cafeteria, the Sports World speaker, Lee Rusin. So there's a bunch of different things that I do for the school. We have Tier 2 services, which are groups. I run a relational aggression group for girls and boys. And then Tier 3 services are the individual services that I work with students on different issues, attendance, behavior, and academics. Now, the issue with that is for Tier 2 or 3 to work in my groups or with me, you have to have a parent sign a consent form, which I need in order to work with you. Tier 1 services are open to anyone in the school, but if you want to group or work with me individually, you have to sign this. Normally, I also get referrals from the teachers, principals, or other people, but you guys can even refer yourselves. I've had a couple of you that have referred your friends to join my group, so you guys can refer yourselves as well to my services. And we do different things. Some of the upcoming events that we have is I applied for a grant for a school garden, so that is going to be an upcoming spring activity for the whole school that you'll be able to work on. We've also started a pilot program for the 6th grade, the Health Ambassadors Club, that some of you are involved in. So if you have any other ideas of presentations or groups or clubs you want started here at the school, come see me, let your teacher know, they can email me, and that's kind of what we do. I'm trying to bring the community to you here in the school and offer services. So, hope to see you guys around, and we will figure things out to get other things planned for the school.
Thanks, Miss Natasha.
Students, the month of February is Black History Month. Some of you may not know what Black History Month means. Black History Month is an annual observance in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom for remembrance of important people and events in the history of the African diaspora. Diaspora means the dispersion of any people from their original homeland. Students, did you know that our own community here in the city of York have many great African American heroes? Up next is a man you may well know. His name is Vonnie B. Grimes.
His original name is Vonnie Doe Grimes. On his junior certificate schooling, he didn't like that name, so he took the Doe off and uses the Vonnie and had the B, and if you ask him what the B is for, he'll say Buster. So that's how that was originated. He would do anything for anybody. He's always been a gentleman from the first day that I met him. He's so giving of himself to the point where it might become destructive to him. He has given so much of his time and energy to all people, but especially the Black race. One of Vonnie's greatest achievements was when we moved into the Yorktown Hotel. We lived there for 5 years. His ultimate goal was that we were going to be the first blacks, the only blacks that would live in the Yorktown Hotel. and I couldn't really understand the urgency and just all the excitement about it. And it was because when he was younger, he could never go into the hotel. The only time that blacks would go in would be the entrance for where their working area. And that was a great achievement for him. His name's on all the 5 county parks, and his name's inscribed on every park that you go in that belong to the county. He's been involved with Zion, the church that we both belong to, for 80-some years or more.
I gotta go to church every Sunday. I never hated anyone. I always smiled at them. I try to be like Jesus Christ. That's why I don't get angry at people and I smile at people all the time. But when I was very, very young, my mother used to buy, for Christmas, she bought me, she used to buy me Armani for, it only cost about 25, 50 cents.
If you would just hum a tune, even to this day, that's it, he can play it.
Well, that's going to do it for our weekly edition of Hennepin News. Have a great day and see you next week.